Introduction to JavaScript.
Welcome back. I hope you're well rested, because we're going to be playing all night again. This time, we're going to be keeping score. First, let's cut out all this complex logic about winning. We're not in a small town anymore, we're in Vegas. No one really wins. Second, let's get our scores into the play forever function. Now, there's a technique for getting it two values in a return value, but we haven't learned it yet, and it's a bit difficult to go into at this time. So, we're going to just transfer this right here. Great, we've got our scoring information into the play forever function. However, we want to keep score forever, not just for one round. So we're going to use an old trick of arguments. We're going to have the casino's total and my total. And we're going to add what we rolled to the total. So basically, we're taking the old scores and we're adding the new dice rolls to them. Then, how do we get those new scores into the next round of Play Forever? Well, Play Forever takes two arguments, so we'll just feed them back in. This creates a loop where every time through Play Forever, each score goes up. We'll go ahead and put some log statements in here to let us know what exactly the scores are. Alright, let's try this out. We're going to run Play Forever, and we'll give it starter values of 0 and 0, which is what our scores should start as. So we'll see that, yep, the scores go up, 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 and up. And they're actually pretty close, even though the casino, of course, is winning. We've now finished what we've set out to do. But before I give you your challenge, I want to make a few adjustments to our Play Forever function that make it a little bit easier to read. First, here we're having a variable, casino total, and we're adding another variable to it. There's another shorter way of saying that, which is plus equals. And we can do the same thing with my total. It's essentially saying you have a variable and you're going to add a number to it and store the result back in that variable. We've also got a second shortcut that we can take. You'll notice that we're storing the result of roll dice in casino. Then we're only using casino in one place. Lots of times there's a great reason to have a variable named like that for clarity, but this isn't one of those times. Here, it's much more clear to just have that. And we'll go ahead and do the same thing for Jeffrey. Finally, typing in values for Play Forever can get old, and it makes it difficult for our program to be used by beginners. So let's create another function called start, which takes no variables, and it just calls Play Forever with 0 and 0, since that is what we'll always start with as a score. We'll go ahead and see that if we run that, it works just the same. Now that our score is in tip-top shape, I want you to add to it. I want you to make a counter that tells us how many rounds we've played. Make sure that when you run start, it will start at 0 as well. Good luck, and I'll see you next time when we finally end these endless Vegas nights.